What's up guys, welcome to my Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 166 video. It seems like we got the end of the fight between our boy Higuruma and Yuji, including some very fire action scenes and more being learnt about Higuruma, his beliefs and how this fight actually concludes. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, let's begin. The start of the chapter is us learning more about Higuruma via a flashback, with his mentor pretty much asking him if he wants to be a judge. But we don't get his answer to that question until later in the chapter. As we know, previously, Yuji admitted to killing all these people at Shibuya. As such, the curse is going to declare its judgment, so he's guilty. Confiscation will occur again, so removing his curse energy. But another step, the death penalty has been issued. We see Higuruma's hammer transforming into this cursed energy sword known as the Executioner Sword, with it being very OP. It says, being slashed by the Executioner Sword will result in death, no exception. Pretty overpowered, but it does have the whole circumstances, the requirement of the death penalty, and the whole domain expansion court setting to be implemented. But still, being slashed by the Executioner Sword will result in death with no exception. Pretty overpowered. From there we get a pretty fire action scene, so we have Yuji throwing all these chairs at Higuruma to distract him, while he stands behind one of the chair, tries to come from behind, throws his jacket at Higuruma, then goes for a low kick. Higuruma jumps up, and then it's a matter of can Yuji punch him before Higuruma can slash him. However, the reason for Yuji being successful here is Higuruma being conflicted. We continue his flashback that started at the beginning of the chapter, with his answer to wanting to be a judge being no, gives his reason, and we learn that due to him getting the evidence, or actually having the ability to view the evidence as the judge man, he knows the truth, and that Sukuna, which is inside of Yuji, was the person who killed all those people at Shibuya. It wasn't actually Yuji himself, meaning he is in fact innocent, and as such he pretty much removes the Executioner Sword and Yuji is able to land a direct hit on him. Even though his curse energy has been removed, Yuji's superhuman physical ability is able to do significant damage and send him flying, unless his curse energy was returned in that quick instant, but I doubt it as he's already throwing a regular blow. Wouldn't have enough time to actually implement curse energy on top of that, and he probably would have one-shot Higuruma if it did have curse energy as well. Of course, we have Higuruma revealing to us why he actually did it all to Yuji, because Yuji is very confused why he removed the sword, and that regardless of Higuruma's explanation, Yuji is still blaming himself, saying it's my fault, it's because I'm weak. And then Higuruma just decides to tell him to sit down, I'll give you my 100 points. So is Justice Boy potentially going to become an ally? It does seem like he's going to repent for his violent actions as he questions Yuji about killing anyone before, with of course him killing people, as we learned, him getting the 100 points and everything like that. But that is the end of the chapter. Pretty decent. I was expecting the whole Sukuna situation to play a part in Yuji actually overcoming Higuruma, as theoretically it wasn't him who did it, and yep, I was right about that. Pretty cool. Higuruma, still a very interesting character. We may continue to see him next chapter, or he may just help Yuji in their conversation they're about to have, which we may not actually see next chapter. But I am excited to see what Megumi is up to. And how about this? Imagine the first panel of next chapter is Yuji just standing above the two people he ran into, Remy and the other guy, who are already dead. We don't even get to see Megumi actually fight them. He just off-screens both of them and demonstrates how serious Megumi actually is. That could be pretty hype and very raw if we actually got that next chapter. But also apparently it is break week next week, which is, you know, a feels bad. But yeah, a fairly interesting fight to really start off the Culling Games here. Higuruma may stay around, may become an ally or something like that, or may disappear forever. Let me know your thoughts on that down below, and this is my Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 166 video. Hope you enjoyed, and yep, that's it guys, peace.